All right, I think you're going to get a boatload of value out of this one today. It's how to outsource solo ads for autopilot traffic, time, and profit. Now, outsourcing anything online is kind of where you want to be getting to, anything repetitive or that is in a process, get to that point. Suddenly you've got more time to focus on the things that you want to be doing. So I'm going to take you through exactly how to outsource this whole solo ad process. So there are nine key steps to this, and there's a PDF below. So what we're ultimately doing here is, as you buy solo ads kind of each month, or if you're buying multiple solo ads each month, you can actually do this hands free. You can have a person who's just going out there finding the best solo ads to buy for you. They doing all the setup and all the work of the tracking links and everything, and then all you're doing, you're basically just collecting the traffic, and you focus on the actual marketing, not the setup bit. So let me take you through this process step by step. It's incredibly powerful. You're gonna get a boatload of value out of it, and I'm really excited to show you how it's done. Okay, so step one is just going across to Odesk. Odesk is a freelancing site, so where you just hire freelancers, and here it's over here. You can search for basically, an administrative support, a personal assistant, and just heading over there and putting up a job ad and prospect, which is the step number two. So this is all contained within the PDF, so you don't need to worry too much about it, but I've given you exactly the job description that you need to post up there, exactly what you need to be saying. So you can just go to Odesk, put this up there, and you can start receiving applicants very, very quickly. And we're talking $2 or $3 an hour, so while you can focus on the tasks that are going to be making, the 20, 30, 40, $100 an hour, and grow your business. Well, these guys are kind of doing the work for you. So once you've found someone, you want them to go out and find the solo ad sellers for you. Now, this can be exceptionally time consuming, and I've listed a few resources within that, but there are countless Facebook groups as well that really, if you're actually trying to find the very best solo ad seller, it's exceptionally hard. Everyone's got opinions, everyone's got groups, everyone's got lists, everyone's got all this stuff. How do you know which ones are really there? So this is where you really need to, they can spend a lot of time really whittling down the very best. And this is where we provide criteria for them and a few resources to have a look at. So Warrior Forum, Solo Directory, Directory of E-zines, and a few others that are contained in the PDF as well. So once they've found a legitimate solo ad seller, they've got 4 key questions they need to ask them, or 5 key questions, sorry. How have you built your list? What's your list mainly interested in? Will you be sending my solo ad to your buyers too? Where can I sign up for your list? And when is your earliest availability? So you're really getting them to kind of communicate with the solo ad seller as well, but in a very structured way. So, you don't actually have to manage that part of it. So once you've reviewed and proved the answers for the seller, it's time to get down to the next part. So the next part's quite monotonous as well, but setting up the tracking link, very, very important to understand the value of that traffic and the value of how that seller ad's actually performed. I've got a link in there as well to actually, you can send to them to teach them exactly how to set up solo ad tracking, so you know exactly what's going on with your solo ads. Step 6, down into send, copy, and tracking links. So then we actually, everything's set up. You've got your copy written, you've got your tracking link set up. You're just sending that through to the solo ad seller. Now, step 7, you're really going to need to actually do this bit unless you're very, very comfortable with them, but I suggest you retain this part of the process. You actually need to send payment across to the solo ad seller once it's been through approval and been found and everyone's happy. Send your payment across. So the outsourcer just sends you the payment link. You then process that. Step 8, crucial step here. We're looking at the results. So as the results start coming in, we need to track them. Was it a good opt-in rate? Were there any buyers? What was the buyer rate? Where were the countries that it came from? The speed of delivery, maybe some comments, so you know whether that's a good person to buy from or not. And for that, I've even given you a very, very, very special solid tracking template, which is exceptionally powerful for your business as well. So you're really just tracking the results there. Step 9, you are repeating. So that's it. They just get up to the speed of that process. Sure, first 1, 2, or 3 times they're going to need a little bit of hand holding, but the long term, they just really train them up, teach them what's great to look for, what's bad, and they become your go-to solo ad resource. Even if you're only buying 1 or 2 a month, it just saves you that time. They kind of come to you with the list rather than you stopping what you're doing and going to them. So incredibly powerful. Download the PDF below. It's got everything you need to get started with this. It's really going to make a huge difference in your solo ad journey, and I think that it's going to be able to just take you to that next level, and free up some of your time. You're looking at autopilot traffic here. Essentially, someone else is really doing all that kind of setup work that can take hours, absolute hours, to find the right stuff. So you're really getting that autopilot traffic. You're getting more time, and so you can focus on the things that make more money, and that's a great thing to be able to do. So drop any comments below. I'm really interested to hear what you think about that. For me, it's made a big difference in my business, and I hope that it makes a big difference in yours as well. Take it and use it. You can apply it to a whole bunch of different areas as well, but that's the outsourcing process in a nutshell. Questions and comments below, fire away.